Alright, let's do this. Yep, that's right. That's that. Hey fellow fiction fanatics, I'm Chase. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about all the series that I'm currently in the middle of. So I have 15 series that I'm going to talk about today, so let's get into it. The first series I'm going to talk about is the Ruby series by E.C. Myers. I have read the first 2 books in this series, and I believe there's going to be 4 books in this series. So I've read Ruby After the Fall and Ruby Before the Dawn, and I'm actually hoping to get to Ruby Rowan Holiday sometime next month. The next series I'm going to talk about is The Palace Chronicles by Margaret Peterson Haddix, and I've read the first 2 books in this trilogy. Next up is the Skullduggery Pleasant series by Derek Landy. I've read the first 2 books, and I believe there are 15 books within this series. So I do have a ways to go with that one, but I'm excited to see what happens next. And then I read the first book in the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder trilogy, and I need to pick this one up because I'm not sure where this one's going, but I'm definitely excited to pick up the rest of the series and see what happens in it. Another trilogy that I've just started is Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. I've only read the first book in the series, but boy do I need to pick the next one up because it left on a huge cliffhanger and I'm dying to know what happens next. The next 2 books I'm going to talk about are both middle grade series that I definitely will be continuing on with. The first one being the Tristan Strong series by Kwame Mbalia. I read the first book in this series and I really fell in love with it. I believe this one is a trilogy. I'm excited to continue on with this series because I've really enjoyed the characters and I definitely want to see what more adventures they go on and see what happens next. And then I have the Enchanted Forest Chronicles by Patricia C. Reed. Again, I've only read the first book in this series, but I believe there are 4 books within this series. And this is just a fun middle grade that I'm happy to continue on with. So I'm looking forward to reading more of this one in the future. Another middle grade that I'm currently in the middle of is the Midnight Hour trilogy by Benjamin Reed and Laura Trinder. And then a graphic novel that I've started is The Adventure Zone by the McElroys. I've read the first book in this graphic novel series, and I believe that there is 5 books in this series, but I could be wrong about that. So this next one is actually a reread for me. I'm wanting to reread the Lorien Legacies, and I did reread the first book, but I have not continued on since, and I really want to get to this one because I just don't remember all the details, and I'd love to pick this one up again and be with these characters and this story once again. So this next one's a little interesting because the 12th book in the Ranger's Apprentice series by John Flanagan is actually the first book in the Royal Rangers series. So I've read the first one, but I haven't continued on with this series, and I definitely want to, but I just haven't been able to get to it. So hopefully I can do that fairly soon. So these next 2 series, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to continue on with them, but they are series that I am in the middle of. The first one being the Contender series by Taryn Matharu. I don't know, I just don't really love this vibe, but it is entertaining and a fairly quick read for me. I may or may not continue with this series, but I'm not 100% sure. And the next series is the Finishing School series by Gail Carriger. It's a finishing school where they teach you to be ladies and assassins at the same time. I don't know, this might be just a little too young for me now. I didn't love the first one, but I didn't dislike it either. It was just fine, so we'll see if I continue on with that series. So the next 2 series I'm going to talk about, the next book in the series is coming out this year, and I'm so excited about that. So I'm highly anticipating these books. The first one I'm going to talk about is the Legendborn series. I loved this first book. I thought it was phenomenal. I am totally blown away. I just absolutely fell in love with it. It was my favorite book last year, and so I'm highly anticipating this next one. It's so magical and wonderful, and just pick it up if you haven't read it because it is everything I could want from a book, and I just really, really enjoyed it. So I'm very much looking forward to Bloodmarked by Tracy Dion, and this one comes out in November. And then last but certainly not least is the Morrigan Crow series. So I've read the first 3 books in this series. I've read Nevermore, Wondersmith, and Hollowpox. And the 4th book is coming out in October, and that is Silverborn. Hollowpox left off on a huge cliffhanger. I have no idea what's gonna happen next. I'm very worried with what's going on, but I need this book and I cannot wait to pick it up. Oh man, is this series amazing. It is so unique and I just absolutely fell in love with everything about it. I cannot wait to get to these series, and just talking about them makes me want to read them right now. If you're reading any of these as well, I'd love to know. Also, let me know the series that you're currently in the middle of. So let me know down in the comments. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye!